All right, hey Leo, so I'm doing an energy check-in. This is a short and sweet video. Is this the one type of, read that I used to do back in the day? We're just going to get some clarity on a current situation that's on your mind. And this is one where you do have some sort of contact with this person. I'm not pulling past energy, just future energy. So you're going to know that this is your read based off of your feelings towards the relationship. So if that doesn't resonate, check moon rising and Venus placements. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. All right. I hope you guys subscribe if you like the vibe. All right. So Leo, you're coming through a separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. And that's going to pertain to each individual person, how your situation is going. So it could be current separation. You guys are communicating. You're trying to talk to see what the future holds. It could be too that, you have a fear of abandonment, or you can sense that something's kind of going awry. What else is going on? All right. So here's what I'm feeling with this. Your feelings towards this connection, I do feel like you see this one with the embodiment of abundance, having a lot of opportunities, okay? It has the potential for a lot of opportunities, but, I do feel like you are seeing that it's going to go somewhere for now. Even if you guys are having some kind of crusty like situations, I feel like it's time to move out of those. It's time to pull back the energy so that when it comes back around, you guys can actually embody, all right, something towards the future. Look, have that embodiment that the future is going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. But, you have to get past these the rough currents before you get into that smooth water, right? And I just kind of feel like that's where it's going. I feel like even if there is a separation that needs to be had, I'm almost feeling like you can sense that it needs to happen in order for growth to come back through. Let's see how they feel about this. All right, so they're coming through with you deserve love. You are lovable. So right here, they could be thinking that you are lovable, or they could be thinking too that there hasn't been enough nourishment in this connection to keep going for now. All right, so they could be pulling back their energy, and you could sense that because it's not going through. One thing I want to tell you guys though is if this person's coming through thinking that they deserve love, all right, just make sure they're not manipulating you in that process. Everybody deserves love and respect in a relationship. So just make sure they are not manipulating you when it comes to the connection. If you loved me, you would do this. That's not cool. So how do they feel? Look at this. The Nine of Wands. They are showing up as the wounded warrior. Somebody who can't be vulnerable. Somebody who's not putting all their feelings out there on the playing field. All right. It could be that you guys got in an argument, had a disagreement, but I do feel like there is communication to an extent, however much this person's walls are up. Okay, now, regardless of their walls being up, I do feel like they're already trying to call the situation to come back in like it was. Okay, the Fool card coming through is changes and new beginnings, and those are hopeful new beginnings. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with the Judgment card, Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with any of those. Nine of Wands is going to be Sagittarius energy. So I do feel like they want new beginnings, but they want to get past whatever it is that's transpired in the negative light. They want to move past it, but I do feel like they want to bring you back. Okay, so let's see how they feel about you. So they look at you as home. They look at you as soulmate. They look at you as you're supposed to be their one. All right. This card right here, how they feel about you is love, home, comfort, security. This is Taurus energy. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. They also look at you as strength. This is Leo. This is somebody who is in control, somebody who's very, very resilient. Okay, but this is also somebody who looks at you as you are, or could hold some illusion, delusion, or uncertainty. And that's why this person's kind of coming through this I just feel like their walls are up because of you, but I almost feel like it's manipulation. You guys, so if you're going through that, I apologize. But ultimately, they do want to talk to you. They want to set some clear boundaries. They want to be open. They want to be direct. They want truth. They want honesty when it comes to this connection. But more so, they want a new beginning. I can see it all over this read right here. All right. So let's just see what their intentions are in the future. So for the future, I do feel like they are coming towards you. All right. And I feel like their angels are the ones that are guiding them to you. Just make sure they're not coming through with that manipulative energy that I kind of feel is going on here. All right. The Knight of Cups is Scorpio and Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is, what is the wheel? It's Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with either of those signs. So what I see here for their future intentions when they come back around, I mean, I feel like they're going to come back around with a good heart. This is coming through as the Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor. All right, coming through in a creative, charming way, using their imagination probably to try to win you back or just overall correct the situation. You just need to be, really listen to your intuition when it comes to the unrealistic side of this person, the jealous side of this person, and the moody side of this person. All right. Ultimately, I feel like this person's curiosity is right there with yours. Does this have potential? When it comes back around, I do feel this person wants the victory and wants the win just as much as you do. All right. But I also feel like this person is, they will get to a point where they ask for help and intervenance when it comes to this connection. The Wheel of Fortune is sudden positive changes coming through. This is also growth and wisdom. Okay. And this is growth and wisdom from the pre-experiences that you guys have had. So let's see what the long-term potential is. The long-term potential. All right, so long-term potential, I feel like you guys are coming out of the back and forth mode. I feel like you guys will essentially make a decision and choice to step forward and move into the dynamic of the connection, but it's not going to be perfect. All right. But with conflict in this situation right here, with the conflicts you guys have had, this calls for reconciliation, waving the white flag and kind of balancing and harmonizing the connection. All right, with the High Priestess card coming through, I just feel like this is telling you to use your intuition in the manner that you feel about this connection, because everybody's going to feel differently. Some of you guys could want the connection to come back through. Some of you guys might see that this person is clearly not even trying to grow. So use that intuition, and that's what your angels are saying, because not everybody's story is going to be the same. I feel like the outcome is possible, but I feel like this is telling every individual one of you guys to pay attention to your gut instincts. Use your High Priestess intuitive self. All right. This is also another indication of a soul tie and a soul bond right here coming through. All right, so let's see what your advice is. I think I already got your advice, but let's pull some more. All right. These are all coming through. Yeah, look at that. The only one that came in upright was this. So ultimately what we see here is that wishes being fulfilled, the past being put in the past and kept there, and where whatever has walked away from you returning. All right. So even if you guys are talking here and there, I do feel like it's full on going to do a turnaround for you guys. So you'll see positive outcome with this. You guys could be dealing with a water sign. There's a lot of water energy right here. But let's see what your Lover's Oracle card is. We got Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So while you're kind of going through this, it's to think positive and to share that positive notion that you have inside of you with everybody else. And, just because you guys might be going through a negative time right now doesn't mean that you don't still embody the positive aspects that people need from your own sunshine, Leo. All right, so let's pull some initials to see who we're talking to. And just remember, you guys, that the initials, the energy is actually pulled from the cards, not the initials. So plus I think we got a couple of duplicates. We have O, excuse me, O, D, B, Q, and V. All right, Leo, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was able to help some of you guys. I appreciate you all. Take it easy.